Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back to Idle Talk.
Hello.
Whoa, what the fuck are you?
I'm always here. What you be? Who the fuck am I?
Not all
Not
the
always, but most of the time.
Fucking
Most
liar.
of the time. Most of the time, I'm here.
So I have some tweets I want to read to
Read 'em.
you,
Read
and I
'em.
want to see how you
Read me-
react. Okay.
Read me a bedtime story.
So this is a tweet. It says, "So my neighbor and I both had mouse sightings this week.
What sightings?
Mouse
okay.
mouse sightings.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how our landlord responded. Hi, blank. Do either of you have access to a cat? Nope. No, just my dog, who I think does not know how to kill mice. Are you against the cat coming in for a few weeks? Question mark. Coming in where? Question mark. Cats catch mice, and the smell of cats deters mice from ever coming back.
Okay.
Okay, that's one screenshot. The next one. Are you saying we'd have to take care of the cat? I'd be open to this, but would need to know more. Landlord. I'm saying we could get a cat. Who?
Oh,
and maybe
sharing a cat now.
someone
Okay.
could feed and the cat can get to work.
So the cat's being paid in food and care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It would come in as a mouser. Just thinking about solutions. Let pest guy do his thing, roll up his sleeves, throw away any mice caught in traps, and I'll research a cat. Okay, I located a cat. His name is Fat Bastard. He's for hire. He can live in each of your apartments for a week, alternate nights,
Yeah.
until he hunts and leaves his scent. Would he come with food and litter box and everything else? Litter box and food will be litter box and blank will handle the food thing. So someone else is gonna handle it, right? He's gonna eat mice. Sorry, she. Fat Bastard is a female cat.
Okay. So that's her food? Is the mice? What if
Yeah.
she don't find any?
I don't know.
Damn.
And she says, okay, I can start this weekend, but need to establish schedule with blank and Kate. Please discuss, ladies. So the landlord says, please discuss, ladies. But I don't know. Wow, how would you feel if your landlord was like, hey, you got a mouse problem? Hey, would you mind? And I'm just spitballing here. Do you want to get a cat?
Listen. If I wasn't allergic to them, I would love the idea.
Of a
Like,
cat?
yeah, what? I get a pet for like a week? That's
Yeah.
sick. But otherwise, no. I mean, it is cool though. That's a cool solution.
It is a cool solution.
Instead of just being like, I'm gonna just call.
What if it
a
doesn't
rat
work?
guy. That's what I'm saying. That's the possibility that it just might not work, and you just live with a cat for a week for no reason.
Apparently, he was for hire. So that means he
so
must
he
be
found some cat for
some
hire.
cats.
Yeah.
Like
So
he must have found
be
some
like
mice.
he must be a mouse hunter.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Got that dog in him. But if this was my cat, I feel like my cat's all meow, no bite.
She doesn't kill things.
She'll like play with him and then like let him go. I'm like, sis, finish the job.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never had a cat, so I don't know. And dogs don't really
dogs don't really
they
kill
don't give
mice.
a fuck about mice. Yeah.
They just like tap him on the head. Like, my dog Lucy taps my cat on her head. Like, she'll be laying on the bed. She'll be like, "Pow."
Isn't that what cats do? Cats slap the shit out of people.
I think that's why, because I think that's where my dog learned it. Because
She's
she'd be
like,
getting her
"Oh, you
lick
gonna
back.
slap me?
She'd be getting her
I'm
lick.
gonna slap
Yeah.
you back.
So speaking of my dog's really old now. She's like 12,
Oh,
Not too
God
old.
bless her soul.
but she's been getting needy lately. Needy.
That happens.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, since you had a relatively
Yeah.
older dog recently, is that something that really?
Yeah.
So what was your experience like towards the end or the last parts of their?
For my dog, she used to be a very aggressive, like loud fucking dog.
Mhm.
And as she got older, she stopped being aggressive because it just took so much energy out of her to be aggressive. But she was loud. Like, she would bark a lot. And as time progressed, you could tell that she would bark less and less, and that she needed more help, like walking to her food and actually eating food. And like, she went from being like one of the fattest, plumpest little chihuahuas ever
Yeah.
to being like skin and bone because she wouldn't get up to eat or anything. And like, she was blind, she was losing hearing. She would like stare at the wall, or you'd call her, she'd have no idea. She'd just be standing there, like not even responding.
What? I'm here. What do you want?
Like, as time goes on, they do get more needy. They want you to be around to help them, to like make whatever that they were doing previously when they were healthy a lot easier for them. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, God bless her, because like, it's like the start of like the time is coming.
Damn.
And you have
Why
to,
would
like,
you say that to my face?
I'm sorry, bro.
That's
but,
mad rude. I didn't
That's
want that
just-
response.
You know, It happens, bro.
Bro, she tried to jump off the chair and she
That's
fell on her
crazy.
face.
That's wild.
I was
Yeah,
like, what are you doing?
again, same. My dog, when she started getting old, she couldn't jump off. She did it once, hurt herself, and then she stopped doing it. And then she would just sit at the side of a bed and start crying until someone would like pick her up or put her down.
My dog does that now.
Because it hurts. It would hurt her old bones to like jump on and off the bed.
But
so she would just wait until.
When my
someone picked
dog's
her up.
excited and we come home, we leave her home. Like she'll jump on the bed to be like, "Hey, I know you're gonna
Then,
sit on this."
You're only at the start. You still got a lot of time with her, but it is starting.
Cause she be bitching a lot.
Yeah.
She be like, "Ruff, ruff, ruff." Like what? I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Damn, dog getting real needy.
Yeah, she got real needy, and then at one point she just stopped doing everything. Everything. She wouldn't sit up. She wouldn't nothing. She would just lay in bed all day, not move.
Cause my mom takes her to the shop.
Yeah.
And then
She'll walk her
she'll
to the
bark.
shop?
She'll be like, "Arp, arp." No, my
Carries her?
stepdad drives them,
Uh,
but he drives my mom anyway. So,
yeah.
but she be walking. She be getting her steps in at the
That's what I'm
shop.
saying.
She be like,
as long as she's still moving around, you still got a lot of time with her. It's once they start slowing down and like,
damn, should I start walking her?
yeah. I mean, enjoy whatever time you have left with her, especially because your dog isn't. Is your dog aggressive or no? Then
All bark, no bite.
Then you can do, because with her, at least with my dog, she was from a very young age. We got her from Dominican Republic, and they're terrible to dogs, and
yeah.
she didn't trust anyone that she didn't know. So like with family, she was cool. She didn't care. Like she didn't bite. She was like the coolest dog. But any stranger, bro, that she did not know, the most aggressive dog I've ever met, she become a demon, bro.
She bit a hole in my shoe.
Demon. So, and then
That's why I don't wear fly knit
so,
shoes
like,
in here.
when it came to walking, I either had to walk her where it was like really dark when no one was out, or just we couldn't
The
walk
opposite
her.
of what you should do when you're walking alone.
Or we couldn't walk. We would have to train her to use like a pee-pee pad or whatever. So I couldn't even enjoy those last like few months with her because she was just an aggressive dog. And when she stopped being aggressive, is she was too tired to walk then. She was just lay all the time.
Just lay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But she's in a better place. If dogs go to heaven.
She's staring up at us right now.
Up at us? Oh, because she was a demon. I get it. That's funny.
You know, well, there's memes like that where people are like, you know, XXX is staring up at us right now. Juice WRLD is staring up at us right now.
Oh, you're talking about rat? I was like, who are
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people,
yeah.
bro? Yeah, I gotcha.
That's why I said it. That was funny.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a dog expert. I'm just from my experience.
Yeah. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the closest thing. I'm not gonna ask an expert.
And then my baby, Luna, she's a baby, so she got energy for days.
Yeah.
She runs around, barks, everything, and she's the smallest little dog.
My dog still gets the zoomies. She'd be like,
Yeah. Then you're fine. Yeah, you still got a lot of time if she still has that much energy to be jumping around and moving around and stuff.
yeah. But all she eats is human food.
That's bad. That's something Spanish people need to stop doing.
No,
Stop
it's
feeding
not.
your dog
No, it's
human
not. You know
food.
why?
It's bad.
The oldest living dog is 31 years old and counting, and all that man has ever fed that dog was human food.
But it's like they
31.
can't digest the food that we eat all the time.
I just cook her chicken.
But I do agree with you in some ways that if you do start feeding your dog human food, they just become more resilient. Because you know how like they're like, yo, don't feed your dog chocolates. Don't feed your dog grapes. That's going to kill them. The demon, she would eat chocolate and grapes. Never died. And she would eat it like a lot. Like, my mom would feed her shit. And I'm like, stop feeding the dog that stuff. She's going to die. And live for like 20-something years.
Bernie's fat.
Yeah. She'd give her pernil. She'd give her chocolate. She'd give her like cooked chicken that was seasoned. Like
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
don't
like,
season my chicken
like
when I
raw
cook it.
chicken. It was like
I
seasoned
give her
chicken.
boiled chicken.
And that's, like you're supposed to, right?
Yeah.
But no, my mom would give her like seasoned ass chicken breast, seasoned ass chicken wings. I'm like,
breaded chicken.
yeah, I'm like, stop giving the dog this food, bro. And then she just doesn't listen, bro.
It's
Spanish
tough.
people gotta stop doing that shit.
Dog was built different.
But yeah, but for some reason, never did anything to her. Lived to be like 22, bro.
To get used to it.
This is weird.
Endure and survive.
But then some other, and you know what I think it is? It's because she was a mutt.
A mutt. What does
Right?
that
Like
mean?
we got
the
it
worst
means,
one.
It means that she was bred between like a bunch of
million.
different other mixes. Yeah, right. Instead of just being one, I think purebred dogs are like
One breed.
are the ones that like get sick by everything because their genes are so like fragile.
Pure bitch
Yeah.
ass genes.
It's like the people who like do like medieval people that kept like fucking their family
oh,
to stay pure blood and then like their genetics were so shit that like anything could kill them off.
Yeah.
I think that's how it is with dogs. Stop breeding dogs with their children. That's
with their
disgusting.
children.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Wow. You know, a guy offered me $1,000 per pup if he let his dog, who looks similar to mine, mate with mine.
Yeah.
He was like, I'll give you $1,000 per like puppy.
Puppy?
Yeah, if you'd let her get pregnant. I'm like, bro,
That's a lot of money, bro.
She's neutered.
Oh,
She's spayed. You know, I'm not gonna put my puppy through that. And there was this one woman. She was like, she came to the shop. She's like, "Oh, your dog's so cute and beautiful." And I was like, "You wanna know why?" My mom says because she hasn't had babies. That's why she stayed pretty.
You have a white dog, right?
Yeah.
Crusty white dog.
Hey, whoa.
Every Spanish family got the crusty white dog.
Crusty.
Does she got crusties under her eyes?
We clean them.
But are they crusty sometimes?
They're not crusty after we clean them.
Those breeds, I don't know why people love them so much, because those breeds are hard to like keep like maintenance with them. You gotta like constantly get them haircuts, clean them.
Yeah, when I get a haircut, she gets a haircut.
It's just a lot.
Sometimes
bro.
I get them at the vet.
And a lot of Spanish family don't. They like neglect it, and then you see their dog and it's really crusty.
That's gross.
Crusty white dogs.
Instead of taking my bitch out to get her nails done, I take my bitch out to get her nails done.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Bro, to be very frank, and I had to get the upgrade package now because I was like, she grows so much hair now.
Yeah.
That her poop be getting stuck on her fur.
Damn, she got dingleberries.
And I was like, can you like
shave this?
Do that, please?
And they're like, that's gonna cost you extra, dog.
No, the only reason why it costs extra, like, hey, do you want us to clean her butthole?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, if you're gonna throw in the clipping in there, fuck it, I'll pay for that. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. I don't even want to know how they do that. But I guess
take a razor.
No, like clean their butthole.
That probably like
don't think
water
about
pressure.
It too much. Oh, like a bidet.
Yeah, like a bidet,
you know?
Straight in there.
Use it like it's a fucking car hose.
And then like the dog gets like, gets shocked. What's happening?
Stop. Oh man. You know, when I think about like shit like consent and stuff, we bring it down that notch. I'm like,
dogs
this
can't
dog
give
doesn't.
consent.
The dog doesn't like
has
this.
No idea
they don't
what's
want
happening.
this.
They have no idea. Like I just was brought here and now things are happening to me.
Yeah, I was sold. They're gonna buy me back later.
That does suck if you think about it, because like you're born and then some random family just takes you away from your family and it's like, you are now part of our family. You're like,
you look
what happened
like
to
me.
all of my siblings?
Yeah. You can't understand me. And they're like, oh, well, you're so cute. You love us, right? Who are you?
So yeah.
Think about it.
But
Think
you know
about
what?
that.
I would want to be like a dog to like a rich person, like the people who spoil their dogs.
I want to be Cardi B's dog.
I want to be Jeffree Star's dogs. That dude takes care of his dogs.
Now. Ending my life, not the podcast. Bro said Jeffree Star's
That man treats his dogs like
humans.
Fucking kings, bro.
I treat my dogs like humans.
They treat he like gives them their own house. Have you?
I've seen him, man.
Pomeranian. He like loves his Pomeranians, bro. If I die, I want to be reincarnated as a Jeffree Star Pomeranian, bro. Because them dogs get treated well.
Oh, speaking of treated well, and speaking of Rihanna being pregnant again, so the fun fact, let's not get too deep into that one, but I remember the first time she was pregnant, someone was like, if I off myself now,
I can
be
reincarnated
as Rihanna's
so many
baby,
people
bro.
That. Also, when Nicki Minaj got pregnant,
Yep,
that
too. So now
during the Super Bowl, when she came on stage, I was like, I think she's pregnant. And then everyone was like, Fabian, she had the baby already. She's not pregnant. Like, everyone was like shitting on me for it. And then after the Super Bowl, they were like, Rihanna announced his second baby. I was like, see? I wasn't being an asshole. She did look pregnant.
It would be shitty if everybody else who agreed and said that she was pregnant. I'm like, yo, y'all really just body shamed Rihanna.
That's how I felt. I felt bad about it because then everyone like shut me down. Like, no, she's not pregnant. It's just water weight or whatever because she just had a baby,
bro.
And I was like, oh, now I'm mean because I called someone pregnant, but then she turned out to be pregnant.
Yeah. You're right. I was trust your guts always.
Yikes! Sometimes though, sometimes your gut is wrong, but
bubble guts. But yeah, I mean, it was nice. Her performance, it was. I mean,
it was good.
What do I gotta base it on?
Yeah,
it's been mad long.
Yeah, it was good to see her like perform in like 17 years, but it was alright.
Not 17.
It's been like 17 years, bro.
Really?
I think no. I'm not being literal. I'm just saying in
I thought
Like,
like,
I'm being
at most,
facetious.
I would
I'm
have
just
gave
saying-
you like
I'm just-
12 years.
No. I'm
probably.
just being facetious. I'm throwing out a big number. I don't know. I just know it's been long.
I would have been like, yo, probably 12, I believe, but not 17.
I don't know, but yeah, it was
she,
alright.
she looked good.
Yeah, she
pr-
did. She looked beautiful. Yeah.
She
Sang
promoted her makeup. She was
Mhm.
like, she fake patted herself.
Just I felt like there
Do you
was
know-
no like. It was more of a like a performance instead of like a show.
yeah.
Like, you know how like every year, at least the years I've seen, most of the people have like a theme and they're like doing stuff and moving around, and like the stage is doing this, and there's like props and there's
Bro,
all this
she
other
was
stuff.
suspended like 50 feet in the air.
But all she had was backup dancers, right? There wasn't like
No,
any, like,
she was
props.
up there for a bit.
Really?
Yeah, like
Oh, then I take
th-
it back. I'm sorry.
like 3-4 songs worth, and I was like, yo,
I probably missed it while I was working.
like,
So
why
I was
is she-
watching it while I was working.
well, why is she up there? Like, she's up there like for mad long. Then she got back down,
I
and then
apologize.
she went back up.
I apologize, Riri.
Yeah, I
And
mean, the
Riri
weekend had
friends,
that whole
don't stab me.
cinematic experience.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
But you know that they don't get paid for that?
Really?
Yeah.
It's all out of damn. It's all out of pocket.
No, I think they pay. NFL pays for like the expenses, the production
Uh-huh.
expenses, but it's all.
But
like,
it's not to that.
But it's more like the mother of like, hey, we'll give you exposure.
They don't pay them for the Super
No.
Bowl halftime show.
That's why everything that Rihanna wore during the performance was just her brand. Even the backup dancers, which is her
Yeah.
brand, her
Yeah, I knew
makeup,
that.
her brand.
But I thought it was just because she wanted to promote her shit.
No, it
because
was
like she doesn't make music anymore.
they're not gonna
that's her income.
they're not gonna pay her, so she's gonna. But that's like not a Rihanna thing. It's like everybody doesn't get paid
Oh,
who performs. Fun
okay.
fact. I
Good
don't
to
know.
I didn't know.
I don't know why they do that, but
Cheaper.
they still are.
They're spending. Oh, but
they
they're
spend
making
so much money on
because
it anyway.
don't like commercial to get a spot. Like, isn't it millions of dollars?
It's like $7 million.
So they should have enough to pay an artist.
Well, when you're gonna pay Rihanna her amount that she wants.
How much does Rihanna usually
I
get?
don't know.
for
How much
performing?
would you pay for Rihanna? It was not gonna
I
be.
don't know.
It's
I
not
don't.
gonna be no 100K for
The
for
thing is,
permits.
I've never seen that type of money in my life for me to give you a number. I'm not that rich. Just be
Like-
like, oh, like give her like 10 mil. Like, I don't know.
A
I don't-
Boogie in like
I don't know.
2018, we paid him 100K
For what?
to come to my school, my college.
100? What'd you say? How many?
100K in 2018.
That's a lot of fucking money.
and that's 2018 A Boogie. So not even.
So
like,
now in today's world, it'd be
I don't know.
millions.
I don't
for
know
A
how
Boogie.
much he would get paid right now, but
Yeah, a lot more.
he did like a whole college tour. So he did all the SUNY schools. He just went. But
That's kind of, and you got 100K for each school.
I guess so. 'Cause they're all different
Damn.
budgets.
I'm in the wrong career path, bro. God damn.
We're bringing Idle Talk on the road. 100K.
I need to be a
100K for the
rapper.
live podcast.
If someone's a really good ghostwriter, send your shit my way. My voice is pretty nice. I can rap. I just don't have the
mine
brain
is good?
capacity to write.
Damn.
My lyrics would not hit.
You don't got the social battery for live
Nah,
performance.
you're right. I don't. I take it all back. I don't have the social capacity to be a fucking celebrity. Period. I would hate myself. I'd be like, please leave me alone.
Bro, you hate yourself now. Let's hate
You're
yourself
right.
with some money. We're gonna end that here.
That's where we end it.
We end it here. We'll see you guys
Bye.
tomorrow.
Love you.